you doing, Sam? I thought you were supposed to be sick. You're looking great, boy.
Billy, you never lied to me before. Don't start now.
All right, Sam, you look terrible. There's no reason why you should. You're not an old man yet, Sam. You got a lot of living yet to do.
A man has to have good reasons to live, Billy. I drove mine away 15 years ago.
Oh, Sam, what are you talking crazy, Sam? You got 100 good reasons left to live.
All the power and all the money, all the cattle in the world don't take the place of a man's wife and son. I never had time for them. She was a woman who needed love. And when she didn't get it, she's dead now. I found out that much. But the boy, he was just 8 when she took him away.
Just gotta take more time to find where he is, Sam. He may still turn up sometime.
So you're Lonnie Masters?
That's right, Sheriff. You can ask me any questions you want to. I can prove I'm Lonnie Masters.
Good. But just one question will be enough. Lonnie Masters had a crescent-shaped scar on his left shoulder. Can I see it?
A scar?
That's right, on the left shoulder.
Well,
What's wrong, Sonny? Did my poster mention the scar? I'm going to give you exactly 5 minutes to get out of town. Otherwise, I may have to lock you up for 80 or 90 years. Never mind. I'll say it all for you. It'll save us time. Your name is Lonnie Masters. You were born August 27, 1858. Your mother's maiden name was Baxter. You were just 8 years old when she took you away. Have I left out anything?
A little. My middle name is Paul. I weighed 8 pounds, 7 ounces at birth. My mother died in San Francisco, December 1st, 1873. I just came from my pa's ranch, Sheriff. Your deputy said I couldn't go in there. He said I had to see you first. What for?
It's a game I play. Question, question. Who's got the answer?
Well, try me.
Lonnie Masters had a crescent-shaped scar on his left shoulder. You got one?
You're pretty tricky, Sheriff. You know I don't. I never did.
Congratulations. You're the first one I haven't scared off with that lie. Come on in. Sit down. But Lonnie Masters did have a scar. Or don't you remember?
Yeah, I remember. The day that Pa took me out to watch the cattle branding. He lost his temper, belted me so hard I landed in the Brandon fire. I still have that scar, Sheriff. I think Pa'd recognize it.
Well. Pay dirt at last.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, just one. Why did you come back now?
I saw your poster.
I don't mean that. If you really cared for your pa, why didn't you come back a long time ago?
I didn't know he wanted me.
And now that he's dying, I suppose you don't know how rich he is.
I know how rich he is, Sheriff. Or maybe there's some things you don't know. When I was a little kid, I wanted to love my pa. So did my mother. Well, he wouldn't let us. I still want to. If that's what he wants.
It's a good answer, boy. Let's find out what he wants.
Pat, what brings you here?
It may be a fool's errand, Sam. I'm not sure whether it's going to kill you or cure you.
I'll settle for either. Better than the way I am now.
Come on in here, boy. He claims he's your son, Sam. You know all the right answers, has the right scar. I think he may be telling the truth. But only you can be sure.
Hello, Pa.
When Lonnie was a little boy, he had a right good ear for music. His ma used to play him the tune in this box most every night before he went to sleep. Let's hear you finish that tune, boy.
Da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da da.
It's all right, Pa. I'm back. For good, if you want me.
Hello, Lonnie.
Morning, Sheriff.
You got a wagon load here.
Pa sent me in town for some supplies. Through law and everything.
How is your pa?
He's feeling a lot better. Doc's getting him out of bed and into a wheelchair today.
Good. Sam seems like a new man since you got back. Okay, son.
Hi, Billy. What do you say, Patrick? You're looking mighty cheerful, and it don't match that face of yours.
Billy, I've got lots of reason to feel good. For the past week, I've been watching a man start to live again. A man who was very near dying.
Yeah, I heard you found Big Sam's kid. I reckon you asked him a lot of questions. I mean, you made sure he was the right one, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Big Sam made doubly sure. Why do you ask, Billy?
Oh, I don't know. I just wondering, you know.
Billy, I don't like that look on your face. You know something you're not telling me?
Oh, Patrick, you shouldn't try to read other people's minds.
Well, getting on real good with the old man, huh?
He's a pretty nice old guy once you get to know him. The way that kid talked about him, you'd think he was some kind of devil.
Maybe he was 15 years ago. How much longer you figure he can last?
How should I know? And Doc said he could go all of a sudden, or he could hang on the way he has been.
All of a sudden's the best way for an old man. You see it happens that way, kid, or else we'll have to. We can't wait forever for that pot of gold.
Who are you?
Oh, come on now, George. It ain't been that long, don't you remember? Last April in El Paso, Chico's Bar.
I think you got me mistook for somebody else. I've never been in El Paso. I was in California last April.
Well, now, that makes you a pretty remarkable fella, George. Able to be in two places at once. How do you manage that, George?
My name ain't George. It's Lonnie. Lonnie Masters. I'm Big Sam's son.
Do you remember that little Mexican girl, George? What was her name? Chiquita. Chiquita, that was it. You and me, we made a play for it at the same time, but we ended up drinking and talking instead. We tied one all that night, boy. Remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were in the cavalry then, George. I remember you wearing a fancy uniform. When'd you get out? Same time as your two buddies I saw you talking to in town?
I told you, my name ain't George. Now you get off my paws spread or I'm gonna throw you off.
Will you, George? Now, I'm just going to tell you once, George. So you listen real good. Big Sam's a friend of mine. This whole town here loves and respects him. And we don't take it kindly if a man tries to cheat him. How'd you plan to do it, George? Huh? You go wait till he dies and take his money? Or you go to kill him for it? I don't want to break your back, George. So better start talking. I said talk.
It was Jericho's idea. Jericho and Clegg.
Go on.
Big Sam's kid. He was in the cavalry with us. He was always talking about the spread, about his pa, how he wanted to come back here. He saw Garrett's poster. He was too proud to.
You keep talking.
It was a big Apache raid. Lonnie got killed. I got wounded. Same place Lonnie had a scar. That's what gave Jericho the idea. Oh, we were being mustered out. We had no jobs, no pay.
So you figured on robbing a dying man?
I'm going to tell you something. You may not believe me. If I'd have known what I was getting myself in for, I wouldn't have done it. That old man over there, I like him. I don't want to hurt him. What are you going to do?
I ain't doing nothing, George. You are. You're going to tell Big Sam the truth. And you and your two friends to clear out of this town just as fast as you can.
I can't do that. They'll kill me.
Looks like you're between the devil and the deep, George. Because if they don't kill you, I will. Get out of here.
That's enough, Billy.
I got bad news, Patrick. This ain't Sam's boy.
Yeah, I heard him.
I'm going to make him tell Sam the truth.
I'm afraid. Can't do that.
What do you mean?
If you want to kill Sam Masters just like that, then you go ahead and tell him.
Oh, you don't understand, Patrick. This fella come here to cheat Sam. He's going to die and he's going to take his money.
Billy, a week ago, Sam had only 2 days left to live. Today, he's still alive and getting better. Boy, is the reason why. Understand this, Billy. He's the only medicine the doc's got left to cure Sam with. Take him away, you might just as well put a bullet through Sam's head. Because you'll be killing him. Is that what you want?
Well, what do we do?
We keep what we know to ourselves. Don't let the town or Sam get wind of it.
At least we can run his two pals out of town.
No, they got a right to stay. They haven't done anything wrong. I'll make sure they don't get a chance to. Meanwhile, you keep an eye on him.
I was wrong. You are Lonnie Masters. No. But if you ever let that old man down, if you ever hurt him in any way, would have come after you. Now I only need one bullet.
I'll pin a medal on him for doing it. You brought those supplies. Better unload them.
Well, we gotta keep Big Sam from finding out. We'll have to find out sometime.
This will buy us time, Billy. Sam's getting stronger every day. When he's strong enough, I'll tell him myself.
Hi, Pa. Fence mending's near done. Just have a few more things to... Hi, Sheriff.
Hello, Lonnie. I've been hearing such good things about your pa's health, I had to come out and see for myself. He's doing even better than I hoped.
You can thank my son for that.
I didn't do nothing, Pa.
Nothing but give me a reason to live. That's a mighty big nothing, boy.
He's right, Lonnie. You must feel pretty good about what you've been doing.
Well, I got some chores to do, Pa.
Wait, son. Before you go, I've been working on this all morning. Put it in the safe, will you?
Sure, Pa.
It's my will, boy. Made me a new one. Now that you're back, I got someone to leave this spread, too. It'll be all yours one day.
Pa, you didn't have to do this.
I didn't have to. I wanted to. Man has a son. He wants him to carry on. Don't worry. I don't aim to die for a good many years yet. But when I do...
Well, it's time I was getting back on the job, Sam. You keep improving, you hear? And like I said, Lonnie, you should feel proud. Real proud.
What are you two doing here?
Haven't been in town for a couple of days, George. We're getting worried about you.
Well, I couldn't come into town. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Why would anyone follow us?
Because I've been recognized.
By who?
Fella I had drinks with in El Paso, his name is Bill Bunny. The sheriff knows, too.
They know? Why haven't they done anything about it?
Well, the sheriff's afraid the news will kill my pa.
Your pa? You talk like he really was your pa.
Maybe I wish he was.
They know about us?
The only reason you two are still loose is because the sheriff doesn't want the news to get to the old man.
Then we can take care of things real easy.
Oh.
2 people know. That's too many. But if we get rid of them, then everything's like it was before, isn't it? You're still Big Sam's son, and nobody knows different.
Must be out of your mind. How do you plan to arrange all this?
We'll need a little help from you, George.
Yeah, well, suppose I won't help you.
Clegg and me will get on our horses right now. Ride out and see your pa. Tell him all about his loving son. You want us to do that, George?
Oh, I didn't follow them, no. That only get their suspicions up. But I'll lay odds they rode out to see Lonnie.
I got a hunch we're gonna find out right now.
The old man, he took a turn for the worse. The doc's with him now. He's been asking to see the 2 of you.
Serious?
Oh, Doc says so. Can you come right now?
I don't see why not. You coming with us?
I've got to pick up some medicine for the doc. I'll try to catch up with you.
It's a trap, Patsy.
Yeah, no.
Do we ride into it?
Not we, me. Like you said, I'm the law around here, but I can't move against them until they make their play, so I've got to give them a chance to make it.
There's only one place for a good ambush between here and Big Sam's place. You know where I mean?
I know.
You're gonna be sitting duck, boy.
Ducks don't sit, Billy, they swim. Then, when they have to, they duck.
Well, if they're coming, they can't be far behind you.
After it's over, what happens?
What do you mean, what happens?
The old man, do we gun him down, too?
George, you know better than that. Everything will be just like it was. You're his loving son, come back to look after him right up to the day he dies.
What happens if he doesn't die?
Man with a bad ticker can go like that. There's nothing to it. Even you can handle it, George. Thought you said they were both coming. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
All right, we'll take them one at a time.
No, I won't let you. He's a friend of my pa's. You kill him, you're hurting Big Sam.
What's the matter with you, boy? You sound like you got religion.
We're gonna let him pass by.
Put down that gun, George. You never were a good shot, even in the cavalry.
I'll take my chances.
Here he comes! Big Sam's my friend, Patrick. I couldn't let you deal me out of his hand. He was trying to stop him. Easy.
Why'd you do it, boy?
Does it really matter, Sheriff?
Matters. It's not too bad. The doc can fix it up easy.
We're gonna have to figure out a real big lie to explain it to Big Sam.
No. No more lies.
You mean that, boy?
He's got to know sooner or later. Might as well be now.
You heard what Patrick said, it could kill him.
He's a tough old man. I'm betting it won't.
Now it's time Sam knew. I was hoping you'd be the one to tell him.
What happened, son?
Little gunplay, Sam. Boy has something he wants to tell you.
Maybe it's something I don't want to hear.
I'm sorry, Pa. You got no choice. Because it's something I got to say.
No, you don't, boy. I've known for a long time now.
I wasn't...
Since the first time I got a good close look into your eyes. That's something that doesn't change through the years. The color of a man's eyes. Lonnie's eyes were brown. Yours are blue.
Sam, you mean you've known all this time? You let him stick around here? Why?
Sam, you must have known what he was up to. How could you trust him?
Because that was in his eyes, too. They just weren't the eyes of a killer. Like I told you before, Billy, a man can't live alone all his life. He needs someone to love. Sure, this isn't Lonnie. But he is the son I've always wanted. I'll settle for that. It's more than I deserve.
Now, Sam, you deserve the best. I think you've got it.
I'm just thinking this long-lost son business is kind of profitable. Maybe I could dig me up a rich paw.
Not a chance, Billy. You were born full-grown.